Welcome to my channel, and today I like to show you what I am making. You see on the left corner on top, beautiful, beautiful mouse. And I want to show you closer. You can make those mouse for pins or just decoration or Christmas or just make for your pets that they can play with. Um, I'm making those mice with leftovers of fabric, and I do fill inside, not with polyester, but I fill inside with all the remains of fabrics that been left and using the for eyes I am using buttons. So I like to show you how to make those beautiful you see wonderful mice, and they're so gorgeous. You can't believe I can't believe how gorgeous it's become. So I'm taking what's it's been left over of the fabric, and I'm trying to playing around and see what I need, how much I need, and I'm looking through my really leftover stash that I won't use this fabric anywhere. It's very small, so I'm looking. I did iron all the pieces, and now I'm trying to see from which pieces I can make this gorgeous mice mouse. So I'm still searching, and I'm trying to find fabrics that they fit together, they come together. On the fabric that you see with the flowers, it will fit uh, red, white, beige, pink. So I'm trying to see which fabric I can put on the bottom and which fabric I can put on top. You need to remember that you need ears. This is around 2.5 inches, and we're going in 5.5 inches long. You need bigger piece because don't forget that you need seam allowance here, and you will need to close after you fill this mice inside. You need to close, and there you need fabric, enough fabric to do so. If you don't give enough space to the fabric, very small, it's hard to work. So this is medium size. So this is what I'm saying. You look around and see which fabric you will make. My recommendation is the colorful fabric with the print will go on top, and the fabric, the no print, one color, go on the bottom. So see, I am folding here. I need two pieces or one piece. You decide what you have. You can do two pieces. If you're doing two pieces of fabric on top, so you need, don't forget that you have to have stitch in the middle to making one whole piece. And here I am trying to see if I can use this light pink fabric. You can take any fabric, just don't take, if you are a beginner, don't take stretchy fabric. Stretchy fabric, it's hard to work with, and problem is with the stretchy fabric that when you are filling inside, so it will stretch and it will ask for more. So my experience is you can mingle two fabrics together, stretchy fabric and not stretchy fabric, but remember it will ask for more feeling inside of the material, so you need to consider that. I need to make, in the end, I need to make sharp, sharp edge there, that because we need for a nose to be more pointy. So like triangle look alike corner. See, it's a beautiful mice. So I'm going on the sewing machine. Before I'm going to the sewing machine, I need to make ears. Ears you can make one fabric, one layer, two layer. You can fill this with two layers inside with the polyester fabric or with a different fabric. You can use any fabric that you have to fill inside if you want puffy ears. But if you don't want puffy ears, I tried and I use one layer also. So here I'm showing you only one, but I made over 30 pieces. So experience is you can use whatever you like for ears. You need to fold the fabric and make a hole and cooks it inside, cooks it inside, cooks it inside, and you need to fold the fabric before you're gonna cook it inside. So uh, see how I'm doing. Here I am making more work for myself, but I can make easier, and I am always looking how to cut the corners, how to go faster and easy, and make my work more easier. So this is it. This is the size of the ear, ear, ears. Yes. So I'm trying to show you here that you need 2 inches and 1.5, a little bit more. Here you need to be more creative, and when you're sewing, you don't sew to the corners, so you're making a little bit curve. See, on the bottom there is one color, and on the top there is colorful. And I need a tail, and the tail is around 3 inches long. You can make longer, you can make shorter. See the sewing, you need to be prepared to sew the at the end of the stitch where the tail is. So it requires hand stitching after you fill the miles. So here I'm trying to see if two of them I have enough fabric, and then I will go and make a tail. Well, in this point I was doing the beginning trying to do animals, and I make a tail from the cotton fabric, but I can recommend you can take any ropey fabric and you can make a tail and just tie it in the end of the tail and it will be fine. Here I was looking for more work for me, and I try to make the best that I can, but you don't have to. You can cut the corners. I use buttons for eyes. If you can see, I have beads. I don't know where I stash them, where I put them, and here I am, let's try to say, making from what I have around me. Here I took the fabric that been used for under the mattress, so or for the sheets behind something. So it's stabilizer, but it's stabilizer do not use iron. I'm using this stabilizer to make my fabric more stable, and I'm gonna sew around the edges to secure the fabric itself. Now I'm changing my mind. I want to do this color. You can play with this and you can make decisions how you wanna. Just don't run far away, just from the colors. But I'm saying try to design colors look alike. Uh, Here I changed my mind because of the flowers in this situation that has on the color, and I decided more uh, stronger color. You see how the ears been built? I'm just showing you that you should see. You need to do the curve on the machine, or you can cut and do the curve, and then you turn on the other side the fabric of the ears, and I fill them with polyester. But uh, after a while I learned that I have different type of fabrics, like a jeans, like fabrics that are more stronger. So I just cut them with pinking shears around the edges, and I didn't double the fabric, and the ears became nice and beautiful. And uh, let's say I cut myself time for being for making those animals. So I will go on the sewing machine, and I will connect two fabric stabilizer to stabilizer, and two fabrics I connect with stabilizers that they should hold me the shape. After I'm going to connect stabilizer, then I will go and connect two fabrics together. You see it's a little bit not straight, and I need to cut, but I will go on the smaller fabric. And you can sew. You don't have to cut if you trying to save time. Here I'm cutting for the video, yes, but later on I will not. I will just go on the uh, red pinkish fabric on top, and I will give stitches and with the machine, but I won't get rid of the remains of the fabric. They can stay inside when I'm going to turn the toy inside out. And I connect two pieces together, and then I give the press. But here I'm trying to do the you know the pointy sharpie noise, no nose, so of the mice. So here's the stabilizer, and what I did, I will give stitches, stabilize that, and then I went sewing them together. But you can cut the corners. You just put the stabilizer on top. It doesn't require the iron. This is bad thing for this fabric that's inside. And you just connect them together, and then I'm going to turn on the right side. Before I'm turning on the right side, I need to make a holes. See, I make the ears, and don't go with the sharpie corners, because you need a little curvy, and when you go to the sharpie corners, they won't come nice. So you need to hold this fabric, leave these corners inside, don't straighten them up. So what's gonna happen, the ears will be round, and you will make a good shape. You see, I love the way that it came. And I see it's my first time that I'm trying on the camera this, and a little bit harder, but when you do 30, 40, 50 pieces, so it's easier in time. So trust me, this is how it goes. You just fold and you make a hole, and you coax it inside the hole, and then give a stitch to hold this together. So this is how I'm going to do here. Make a hole, coax it inside, and I'm going to push with small scissors inside, and then both of them will have both ears, and then I will give a straight stitch on the fabric to hold those together, together, and then I will go and connect two big pieces together. You see one, I have another one waiting on the side. It's hard when you start doing something. It's a little bit, because I did start by myself, didn't have no pattern, and I need to invent one. So I was struggling because I was trying to do, when I try under machine to make a special machine to make a hole, it's make a big hole, it's destroy me fabric. So when you're trying to do something by yourself, you will make mistakes. But as long as this experiment, let's say, with remains of the fabrics. So this is where I'm using simple markings, not with water-based marks. So I'm just using pencil, regular pencil, and I am making markings because those ears will go on top and you won't see them anymore. So I'm gonna go and gentle mark them. You will see, in the moment that you will make one mistake, the second you will make better. So, you see? So, take your mustache. Yes. So, trying to give, you will see by yourself where you can put the ears, or where you can put the eyes. It's easy to work with. It's not so hard. So I will make holes and I will cook it inside. Push inside. Then you need to see the size. The ears doesn't need to be too long. They need to be middle. So I'm just showing you that what I made. I did give straight stitch for the ears to hold themselves. You see, give a straight stitch. Now I gave the stitch together, and now I'm trying to turn on the right side, and very important, the triangle, the corner needs to be sharp. See, I have that. And now I'm gonna fill with the remains of the fabric, the inside, and I'm looking to the sharp nose, so trying to push and straighten up the ear. See, the your cutie pie. It will become a gorgeous, nice toy. So there's some people making for the babies the toys that hangs. This is one of the variation that you can do. This is remains of the fabric on the right side on the table. So this is what I'm going to fill in my animal, and this is what I do. I am the greatest upcycler, and do I recycle? So I do believe that there is a way to make everything look nice and beautiful. You don't need to go and break the bank, So everything that been left, and I know that I cannot use this fabric anymore. I'm feeling inside, so it's unusable. See how gorgeous it is? Now I'm gonna, don't forget you have a tail. The tail you have to remember. Here I did forget the tail, and the next 30 pieces I did the tail on the machine right away when I was making. So here I forgot the tail, and when I start thinking about the closure, and I remember the tail is missing, so the tail needs to be there, and I'm gonna, here my tail, the pink one, and I am gonna connect here in this situation by hand to the fabric, but next one and the next one I am connecting with the machine, give a little stitch there so it won't take my my sweet time, and I learn how to make it quicker. The fabric that you are working with in the edges, the end of this, you need to fold them. You either give them a press, or my suggestions that you will go and sew around like a folding line, like hemming line, and it will be much easier because all you will need to do is just work on the closure of the opening and not connecting everything, just trying to connect all the fabrics together, straighten them up and everything else. It's taking longer. So this is my first not the first one, but I'm just saying that a couple of them I did, and I decided to make video on them. Trying to make stitches as small as possible, that they shouldn't seem outside from the eye, and this closure, and I'm trying to round it a little bit, the corner of the see, see the corner also fold a little bit inside, and I'm gonna work with my hands to sew on one side and then I'll make the other. But I do recommend to connect the tail on the machine, and then it will be much easier. I did the tail, I did closure there behind the where the tail is. I like the way it's come. If you see that Macy comes a little bit not pointy, not round, so you just squeeze and push together all the filling that you put inside, and you straighten up with your fingers till you see that it's look more appealing to your eye. So now I'm going to make eyes. So in this situation, I'm going to use either something that I'm not using these buttons, or I'm going to use the beads that I have them all over the house. So here I'm going to use two exact the same buttons, and I don't use these buttons, they're just in my stash. I don't need it, so I have only 2 or 4. See, so right away by the ear, you can, if it's smaller button or bead, you can give a little space. If it's not, you don't have to give space. If it's a button, not bigger button because it will make terrible ugly eyes, but if it's smaller button, so you just connect the button, and I recommend to start sewing from the in the fold of the ear and go with beginning, you know, and the end also, the tie the end also. You see, don't forget the sharp nose. Well, I'm gonna finish that and I will show you how easy to make those whiskers. They are so fun to make. The easiest part of all is to make the whiskers. So I took, for the whiskers, I took a heavier thread, or more layers of the thread, because more layer of the thread, so it will make look more appealing. Now don't forget to tie on both sizes. Here I didn't show you because I forgot to tie the thread, but I will tie it in from both sizes of the viscose, close to the fabric, that it shouldn't run or untangle. So here I'm doing it, just gonna give one or two ties and from both sizes. So see, here you go. And I'm gonna go and give to the other side. And that's it. If you didn't subscribe to my channel, please subscribe, do so. I am in developing stages of my channel and I need more audience. Don't forget to write me comments. Don't forget to like and share my videos. I hope you enjoy my videos. I hope you can do this with your kids or with your spare times. Look how beautiful it is. Gorgeous. Unbelievable. Don't you like it? I love it. In the end of the tail, you can tie it, or you can put. I put on the other mices that I did. I put a bead in the end of the tail, and it's also fine. So see how gorgeous it is. Well, I hope you stay healthy. I hope you stay beautiful, my designers. I hope you didn't forget to sign up for my channel. Write me comments below what kind of things you do. Likes, likes, likes. And of course, I see you next time. So long.